Welcome to this week's edition of the Lawyers Guild Show. I'm your host, Jim Lafferty, and this week's show is going to be special for two reasons. First, because we're going to spend the entire hour discussing anarchism, a political philosophy that is often grossly misunderstood and misrepresented in the mainstream media. Even among the progressive community, there's often great confusion as to just what anarchism is, what it isn't, and confusion as well as to its relevance to the great social political movements of our times that it is very much a part of. Throughout the history of this country, there have been ebbs and flows of the popularity of anarchism. It arguably reached its height in popularity at the beginning of the 20th century when there were millions of anarchists in the United States, and it's realizing a growth in popularity again today as well. But the second reason why tonight's show is special is because starting this evening, I will, from time to time, and I hope with some frequency, be joined by a co-host. Her name is Colleen Flynn. Ms. Flynn is an attorney. She's a member of the board of the National Lawyers Guild here in Los Angeles. She's an extremely bright, well-informed, dedicated, and creative political activist who I'm pleased to say is also a friend of mine. Colleen, welcome aboard. And I should say we're joined, we'll hear about this later, we're joined in the studio by 60 or 70 anarchists in this little room. And they've taken over KPFK, that's clear. And that's all to the good. And we're going to do some community organizing on the air tonight, I think. So if you hear rattling going on, just because we have to jump from one chair to another, we don't have enough mics for everybody, and we've got a lot of folks we want to hear from. It will be Colleen Flynn tonight who's going to be the main interviewer. Indeed, all the guests this evening were chosen by Colleen, and I'll throw my own 2 cents worth in along the way, but it will mainly be Colleen Flynn asking the questions. But before turning the mic over to Colleen, let me make this brief announcement on behalf of the people of Haiti. While the earthquake that struck Haiti is certainly the immediate cause of the devastation there, the effects of the earthquake would not have been half so bad had Haiti not already been in a ruinous state when it struck. And the main reason why Haiti is the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere and in that ruinous state is because of years of French and U.S. colonialism that impoverished that nation. And so I think both the U.S. government and we, the people of this country, have a special duty to come to the aid of our sisters and brothers in Haiti. And there are a number of ways you can do that. Here at KPFK, you can go to our website at kpfk.org. Be sure to check on Margaret Prescott's shows in the morning here. She's been covering the situation in Haiti very well. And there are, as I say, some ways for you to... money is what they need the most right now, and there's a number of ways for you to donate. A few that I prefer are, first of all, the What If Foundation, also Partners in Health,